Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. You know, I was reminded by a subscriber actually a long time ago, as a nation, we've never been entirely self-sufficient, as in 100%. We always need to import something of some kind somewhere. I think everybody recognises that. So if that's the case, why are we making decisions and taking actions that's going to make that even worse? Why are we making decisions which are going to make this nation of ours dependent on other countries more than they already are? One of the things I want to zero in on is the farms, our farming culture. Generations, absolute generations of people run farms. They provide crops, they provide food, they provide, you know, cattle and just about everything else, milk. And it's not just a fly on the wall, run-of-the-mill thing. This goes on for years. You know, in the south of England, where I live, we are absolutely surrounded by fields, loads and loads of fields. You know, when I was a kid, and it's a shame that young people don't do this anymore, there was a farm just outside of town. And I used to get on my bike in the morning, and I used to cycle down there. And I used to do what they call piecework. A lot of you are probably old enough to remember that. And I used to spend the day down there picking spuds. And you used to get so much for a bag. And then if you got a stack of boxes, you get a bonus. And that's how you'd earn your money. And in the good old days, it was down the farmhouse at the end of the week and a brown envelope in your pocket. That's how you earned your money. I did that to buy my first computer. You know what happened to that farm? And by the way, they used to get plentiful crops every single year. Have a look. Big greenhouses, big establishment greenhouses full of hydroponically grown crops, cucumbers, tomatoes, that kind of thing. All tasteless because there's no nutrients in the soil. And the crazy thing is, a lot of that is shipped out to other European countries and it eventually finds its way back here. It's crazy. If you're going to go grow crops in this country, feed this country. It's very simple. And what else has happened to all of the farmers' fields all around this area? Well, a lot of them, and you can see from this picture here, have been converted into housing estates where the land has been sold off, and therefore we reduce our farming capacity even further. Now, as I said before, farming is a generational thing. You know, you could have somebody from the 1940s who started a farm, work on it proudly, developing corn, potatoes and everything else, and raising cattle for meat, milk. And when they get old and can't do it anymore, they want to pass it down to their kids to carry on that farm, carry on what they've proudly worked so hard on. That Labour budget changes it all, doesn't it? You know, you go through as the layman, and a lot of people think, how much has a packet of fags gone up by, and how much more have I got to pay at the pub for a pint? But then when you get into the nitty-gritty, you really see how bad it is for business. So I covered some of it in my budget live. Now, all I do, you know, is try and give you an honest viewpoint and an honest opinion on what's going on in the world. And if that's the kind of thing you like, then please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, because that's what you'll find here. We've got a good community of people. Well, it's the inheritance tax. What she did with inheritance tax. That means that it will be very difficult, if not nigh on impossible, for these farmers to pass that land, that farm, down to their children. And then what happens, of course? Farms die. Farms disappear. And then you wonder about the self-sufficiency of this nation of ours. And you wonder about the tradition and the longevity of farming. It will disappear. I think that Labour have made a massive, monumental mistake in this decision. And it's going to affect us all. it's going to affect us all very, very severely. And she needs to step back, take a look, and save our farms. Otherwise, more people for the dole queue. More people gone. Traditions gone. History's gone. I sometimes wonder, is that the point? You see all the theories about Bill Gates and all the rest of it floating around online, and you have to, you know, start to wonder, is there something in it? Let me know what you think. As always, thank you for watching. Oh, before I go, if you want to listen to another one of my videos you might find of interest, have a look at this one here. And again, it's just the truth, at least how I see it. Take care.